Okay, in this module, it is sexual harassment training for supervisors and managers, and what you'll notice as you go through, a lot of the slides are exactly the same as they are for employees, but if you find yourself in a managerial or supervisory position, there are some specific things you need to be very careful about. One is how you handle the delicate nature of sexual harassment when it's reported to you, and then also what you do about it. And the other thing that I do want to caution you about is when you're in a supervisory or a managerial position, there are different rules for you. Oftentimes, as a supervisor, or all the time actually as a supervisor, if you witness something going on that may be inappropriate, whether you think it's in a joking or fun nature, if it's just an inappropriate joke or whatever, if you witness it, you don't participate in the particular activity, but you witness it, and you don't do anything about it. You are just as culpable as the person performing the harassment, in that you have a duty to act as a supervisor or manager under the law. So if you allow it to continue and you witness it and do nothing about it, you are just as guilty. And so you really need to remember that. And then also, if you're in those positions, create a culture where it's just not acceptable, where it just doesn't happen. It's outside the workplace, it's better off, and you don't have to worry about it in your workplace. And then be very careful and very sensitive about how you handle these things. Handling things expeditiously is important. You can remove the two subjects from one another and take them out of the potentially harassing environment. But before you act, if you need some assistance, there are some opportunities to bring that to your supervisor, which brings in another layer of management or the owner, and then also consult with somebody about how you handle it properly. The first thing is making sure that no other further harm happens, but also how you handle this and stay in confines with the law. If you are not the person that's been participating in the harassment, you don't have a problem, but you want to make sure that you don't give yourself a problem by handling